channel, I have an exciting video. It is how to make your high school sports team. I would always worry about this during tryouts, even in middle school. I'd always have to ask the older people who previously made the team, like, well, how's the coach? What should I do? Like, what are things that the coach likes to see? But now I'm passing on that knowledge to you guys because I have made my high school sports team and my middle school sports team. But this is generally for any sports. I mean, it's for soccer, football, swimming, tennis, volleyball, anything. I've only made my high school soccer team, but I did play basketball and soccer in middle school. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel by clicking that red button down below, and also ring the bell down there while you're down there. And now let's get on to the video. Alright, so obviously I have Belle here with me. The reason why I put her in this video is because we both made the high school soccer team last year. Hopefully next year we're about to go into tryouts for next season, so we'll see. But we're here to give you tips and tricks on how to make your high school sports team. Alright, so our first pointer is to have a good attitude. No! Stupid ball! It's okay. I'll go get it. This is probably one of the things that coaches, I feel like, look more at than your actual skill is your attitude in the games.
Cheering on your teammates.
Yeah, cheering on your teammates.
And dusting off yourself, like when you make a bad play, like just keep on going.
So have a good attitude towards the game. That's probably one of the biggest things for your tryouts. So this is a good one. If you're really worried about making the team, then try every single position. Even if you've never played it before, just try it anyway.
You never know.
Yeah, because like this season, I never, like, I played goalie like once just for fun at a practice game, but then in the actual season, I just tried out for fun and I ended up being goalie the entire season. So instead of just trying at one position, that only makes you part of the team for that one position, but if you try everyone, the coach thinks that you're way more likely to make the team, basically.
Exactly.
So this one is more towards like in the actual season. I find, I mean, you obviously need to be healthy during off season.
You want to do this before and after though. Like it's not just for season, you want to do this all the time, like a lifestyle. Yeah, so this is eating healthy, and you want to make sure you're eating lots of carbs. I mean, carbs are actually a good thing, but like protein, fruits and vegetables. Yeah, so make sure that you're just keeping up with everything. You're eating healthy. You're just eating really well, don't eat a lot of cookies, you know. Alright, always be drinking water. You need to make sure you're hydrating all the time. What are you doing? I'm drinking water. You're supposed to be drinking water all the time. So I have a water bottle that I use during season, which actually like has times on it that I need to like hit certain marks on my water bottle, so I'm making sure that I'm drinking all. And I know a lot of people that like put timers on their phones too, so like drink water. I actually noticed a big difference once I started doing that. Like it was like I could run way longer and I could like breathe way easier, so it actually makes a big difference. I can say that from personal experience. H2O. H2O. It is good for you. That's a show. The mermaid show. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. H2O. Drink water. Okay, sorry I'm late. What are we doing? You're late. Oh, be on time. Be early even. Not just on time, be early. Be early. Because then when you meet your coach up, you can help set up. And I find it gives you more time to get that one-on-one like with the coach. Yeah. There you go. Be early. So another thing I found coaches to really like is when you are good at teaching other people. So you'll notice that there's some people on the team who aren't as good or need some improvement, and if you have areas that you're pretty good at, you can help them out. Or even just cheering them on or saying good job when they're making something. Leaders. Yeah. They love people that help others and look for other people's interests besides themselves. Yeah, so always, be a team player and encourage other people. Oh. Stretch. Make sure you stretch. I didn't stretch one game and I ended up having a cat baby. So that was so funny. Okay, you gotta tell the story now. Okay, fine, I'll tell the story. I didn't drink water that day, and I also didn't stretch. Yeah. And so that game, my calf had a Charlie horse, and they had to stop the game to she was flex my calf. I don't know. We call it they had to stretch it, and so they like to call it the calf baby. But it taught me to drink water and stretch. So yeah, it was pretty funny. And my whole entire school was watching me. But so make sure you stretch. I also didn't stretch one game and I ended up straining my hamstring. So that wasn't good. So don't want to be tight. Make sure you stretch really well. So the next one is to practice everywhere you go. As you can see, Kamri's practicing and she needs it. But You can always shoot paper balls in the trash can.
Yeah, for basketball I did that and I made it. It was really awesome. I was all the way on the other side of the classroom and I just shot it and
it's good practice.
Yeah.
That wrist movement.
Yeah. But you can practice any sport really anywhere you go if you think about it.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a dancer, you can practice your pliés.
Yeah.
When you're
filling
up
the halls.
Oh yeah, when I was a dancer, they used to make us walk on releve for like 24 hours straight. It really killed your calves, but you can practice anywhere you go.
Yes.
All right, so our next one is don't be afraid to take a risk.
Just
I mean, I can
go.
say I definitely tried like to take a risk and I completely failed.
And it's okay.
It's fine.
Brush it off.
Yeah.
You know? There's some times where like I'm going to shoot the ball and I think about it too much, but when I take that risk and I like be confident about it, it turns out great. So like
yeah, there's a game we play called World Cup and sometimes I really fail.
You gotta pull some Ronaldo tricks in there.
But you just gotta go for it and you just gotta like try to get the goal. It's really fun actually. It's a really fun game. But yeah, just take a lot of risks and eventually they'll work out. Yeah. And it'll be pretty awesome. So yeah.
Spend time and bond with your teammates because when you have the stronger bond, you play better. And like I strongly believe that. This year as freshmen, we got to get to know a lot of the upperclassmen and that helped from like seeing people in the hallways and getting to know people. And like I became close with a lot of the seniors and like it was fun.
They say one thing that's so fun about high school sports is because you actually see the people you play with at school, and that's way different than like college or even like professional or anything like that.
Too.
Or club, yeah.
Because club, you don't go to the same school.
So you
don't
interact
with
you really
them
have a bond
day.
with people because it's the same people you're doing homework with or taking a test with or anything like that. So make sure you make that extra bond so that you'll play better on the field.
Yeah. So this one goes along with being positive, but always thank your coach after tryouts. Even if you don't make it, just thank him because you never gave you the opportunity.
Yeah, and next year you could always try out again, and then he'll remember that, or he or she, your coach. But just make sure you thank everybody and the coach.
Yeah, my brother, his freshman year of high school, he didn't make the team. But his sophomore year, he made the team, and it made a difference because he kept trying, and he was thankful for the opportunity of even trying out. So
I find that one thing coaches like, mini tip, is to always talk to your teammates. If you're always calling the ball and stuff, coaches will be like that.
Vocal.
Yeah.
If you're vocal.
But also you make sure you're making that bond with your coach and your teammates. And I find that soccer especially, it's very physical. So you cannot be shy. You have
Don't
to shout.
But be physical. Use your body the way that you need to protect yourself and use the ball.
I definitely had to learn that the hard way. And when I was in club, I used to like be super scared of pushing people over. And they used to call me duck feet because people would just come up and just push me and I'd just fall. And so I learned the hard way. So I had to finally start pushing back, and then eventually I just am super aggressive now and I just
Luckily for me, I've always been a physical person.
Some people are born with it. No, it definitely is.
People are kind of scared of me sometimes because I get too physical. So.
But yeah, this also applies in like tennis or anything. Just make sure you're always aggressive, but not not too aggressive. But you're still playing the game really well. All right, this is a big tip, and it applies to any sport. Make sure you watch your sport on TV.
Yeah, professionals. Just like you can get tips from them. You can just watch how they play and like learn new tricks, and it's just really important to watch it and see how it works because it just makes a big difference. Because I know it has for me.
You can even play like FIFA. I find that actually
true.
It's
kind of fun too.
But we used to have homework where we used to have to watch like actual soccer games.
And we had to like go back and write what we saw and like describe it all.
But it really helps. Even just football, watching football.
Even going back and watching your old plays.
Yeah.
Like
when they were
and like see saw like what you did wrong and like trying to fix it. It just
So make sure you watch other games. Hustle, hustle, hustle. All the time. It's hot in Texas, so it's hard to hustle sometimes.
But like, I just volunteer to like, when the ball goes out, go get it. Keep the play going, like keep pushing. Like, don't slow down, because when you slow down, you just you get lazy and you don't put all the work you can put into it. So like.
And especially when your coach calls it in for like a break or something like that, make sure you run in.
Don't walk because it makes you look lazy and disrespectful. Yeah. So
make sure you, or at least jog. You don't have to sprint.
I learned that too the hard way. I learned that the hard way because when I lived in Missouri, we didn't learn that. Like we weren't respectful like Texans were. So I learned that when I moved to Texas. Like be respectful to your coach and
always
hustle.
run in. Be respectful.
Yes.
And And our last one, just in general, make a good impression. You know,
be yourself.
Yeah, just be yourself. And I like to like make a few jokes here and there, or like if I miss it, I'll be like, you can't do that. But you know, you still gotta make sure that you're showing your talent.
And if you're quirky, don't hide it, because you know some coaches like the quirky ones. They're funny. They keep the team
laughing and stuff
and
like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, make a good first impression and show your best skills and stuff like that.
Just be yourself.
Just make sure all these things will definitely help you get onto the team.
But nothing compares to keep your spirits up, like try hard.
Yep.
And
even
if you fail,
don't make it,
it's okay. Like just keep trying and maybe next year will work out.
And don't be discouraged if you make it on the lower team, because there's always room for improvement. Like in basketball in middle school, I made it on C team, but honestly, it was so fun. It was so much fun.
It was so fun.
So there's always fun, and it's always
you
fun.
never know what's gonna happen. So like, don't be that person that when you don't make the top team
or
quit.
Don't make it at all. Yeah.
Just keep going. Make the most out of it. Yeah.
So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Yes, it does take a little bit of skill to make your high school sports team, but it is also a large portion of like social work and just being a good team member and you know all that stuff, like all your heart for the game. But I hope this video helps you guys with that stuff. And make sure you guys subscribe to my channel by clicking down below. And you can also check out my other videos by clicking over here. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye!